Hello, everyone.
Hey everybody, how are you all doing?
We made it.
I hope everybody's having a happy and healthy and fun day. That's for sure.
Hello, Steve and Oki,
Hey
and cute
Steve,
little Lucas.
Oki,
And hello, Sue. And Bob must be. Oh, and
hello.
hi, say hi, Papa Merton.
Papa Merton's here.
I hate to
Hey.
tell you, I came in 22 seconds before I came on.
Which means I wasn't late, right?
Right, as long as she wasn't late.
I popped in on time.
She's
Right
been
on time.
she's been late a couple times in her life, that's for sure. A couple times on her live too.
She may not be there when you need her, but she's always there right on time.
Hello, Carol. How are you?
Hey Carol, how are you?
Oh, there's Bob. Hi,
Welcome
Bob.
everybody. Bob's here. Yes, I knew he'd be here. Hi Bob.
Hello, Miss Melanie. How are you?
Yeah, Melanie, hi. How are you, Mel? How are you?
So a lot been going on lately.
Yeah. So it's
My
been-
health hasn't been great, so that's
No.
why we've skipped a few.
See.
Having trouble with my lungs. I had because of lupus, it's sending fluid around my lung and my heart, so I had a little bit of a lung issue. So getting that done, and then I got pneumonia last week, so it's been a little trials and tribulations. But
She had that fluid removed from her lungs, and I don't know, fever and chills and
Mo
shakes
Bang,
and,
hello.
right? I mean, all sorts of stuff going on.
Old age.
Yeah,
Old age. Sue says hi, Papa Mern. The other Sue.
Hey Tim, Timony, Tim, Too. How you doing, Tim?
The other Sue says
Diane
happy.
Phoenix.
Hello, Diane.
Hello, everybody. So we skipped a couple of weeks. It's been crazy. I didn't even get a video up. I mean, it's been really crazy.
Been busy taking care of me and the puppies too. So
I've been working 3 days a week. Hey Jane,
Gray.
how are
Yay.
you?
Hi, Jane.
How are you? So I've been working 3 days a week. So I might go to four days here soon. I don't know. We'll see. But I mean, but Sue's doing well now. But she's on a high dose of cortisone right now, and when she prednisone. And as she weans down, we'll see. So please, everybody, pray for her. And we're trying to think positive thoughts here. A friend of mine told me think positive thoughts. So I'm trying to think positive thoughts and be positive about it. This is just a pause in life, and Sue is going to get, if not better, at least regulated to the point where she can live a normal life. It all started like when we left last year. She didn't really feel all that well, and then
they only had 2 months.
And then I don't know, halfway through the winter, she just all of a sudden wasn't feeling well at all, and she has like episodes. She'll be fine today, and then tomorrow not so much, and such like that, right? I mean,
Right.
and no energy. That's her biggest problem is just no energy.
Thank you, Sue.
Just drains her.
So the big news is, besides all of that, is because of my health. So last year I got diagnosed in July, right about now, a year ago now, and we were here for 2 months, and then we took off. So it was hard for the doctors to, regulate me
So
because I left here and I went to another doctor in Arizona, and then he had different ideas. So between the two, they just didn't get me regulated. So this year the doctor said, you got to stay still. So I'm listening to my doctor this year. I'm not going, oh, poo, and we're in the other direction. So this year we're listening to what she's saying, and sitting still for the winter.
Yeah,
So that's the bad news, is that we're not going to be head
bad
out.
news. It's just a skip in life. It's just
right.
it is what it is. We were so looking forward to hitting the road and having a wonderful time like we did
Right.
last year. But you know what? It's just a year off.
Right.
By this time next year, if she's regulated, we'll be right back at it. And we're going to take a trip in October too. We're going to go to Vermont, I think, for a couple of weeks and hang out. We have the solar. We can like pretty much park at one of the state parks and pretty much like just not cost us much. We're going to go visit my sister Sandy, stuff like that.
Hello,
Maybe,
Tim.
maybe.
Hi, Tim and Crystal.
Hey
and
Tim, how are
Gracie.
you?
I don't know if Gracie's there or not. Gracie might be off being the nurse to her aunt, which is such a sweet thing she does.
So as a result, Sue's going to hang close to her doctor and let them work with her for at least a year and 2 months from now.
I told my lupus doctor she's got
She
till
has
September of next year.
September next year.
Figure it out.
And we're hitting the road one way or the other, but we're going to have to take the winter off. Tim, I haven't had a chance to call you yet. This is just recent stuff. This just happened like Tuesday, basically.
Yep, pretty much.
So up till then, we were ready to hit the road. yes, Jesus can heal. There's no doubt about it. So that's why
Thank
we need
you.
that's why we need prayers. That's for sure. Because
Get on it, Bob. I need prayers.
you know, yeah. So so we will not be hitting the road this year. We're going to keep Finicky Franny right here at Papa Mertens. We're probably going to finish the summer out right here at Papa Mertens. We went and looked at a place to buy today so we can have some place to stay, in the winter and not have to spend the winter in the RV when it's, 10 degrees out. We could do it. We've done it, but it's not comfortable. Sue's not feeling well. We also have 2 little dogs now. So, we can't, spend well, we could, but we are looking at a place to buy where we went today and looked at a place that we might get. It looks like it's at least 50% ours at this point. And
Very cute.
very, very cute, very, very nice. It's out in the country. It's about 7 miles from Sue's doctor, 8 miles from Sue's doctor, so it's perfect. She can see the kids and visit with the kids, and it's halfway to work for me. So for me, it's going to be a benefit as far as travel time and all that, going back and forth to work. So yeah, so unfortunately we were going to go down to Quartzsite and hang out all winter down there with our friends Roy and Becky and Tim and Gracie and all our friends. We met Dee, Box
So many
Sandy,
friends,
and
right.
just the list goes on and on and on. I mean, I could sit here and just name if I thought about it, but that's not the point. We're not going to get to see everybody. That's the sad part,
Right.
you know.
That's a sad part.
But it's okay,
It's just a little hiccup in the course of things, and the way time flies, we'll be back to September. It'll be September next year. We'll be taking off again. Jane said her husband just got back. Hubby just got back from an 18-day jaunt without her, as an out of my hair.
Ooh, Jane. Ooh.
Jane, we love you. You guys could do a local camping trip as Sue feels up to it.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
that's what we're gonna do.
that's kind of our plan because we have Finicky Fanny hooked up. We put this ultimate solar system in it, so we'd be all set for this coming year. And we're not even going to really get to use it. But no, that you're right. We should do local trips. Not too far, so we don't have to spend a lot or anything like that. Just go up and hang somewhere in a state park in Vermont or New Hampshire or something like that. They're reasonably cheap. They don't have hookups, but we don't need hookups. We become not experts, but pretty darn good at boondocking. I can tell you that. We can make 38 gallons of water last us for a long time, and we don't fill our black tank or anything or our gray tank or anything for like what were we up to? 11 days?
10 days.
10, 11 days. So we were getting pretty good at it. And with this solar that we have now, we don't have to worry about anything except how long we run our air conditioner. Other than that, we can do anything.
Jeez, Diane. Diane said she fell and could not get up. It felt as if my hip was broken. It was 6 hours before she was able to get to the hospital. Thank God no fractures, but muscles from hip to ankle torn on her right leg. Oh my. My kidneys had shut down. Doctors told me I was dying. Asked if I wanted CPR. I refused 3 times. Oh my. I know. So your life can change in a heartbeat. That's exactly what happened to me.
What happened to us.
Yeah.
Her, and it's tough for me to watch. It's tough for her to live through it. And it's horrible. It's not a good thing. It takes you right over. It really does.
We'll definitely keep you in our prayers, Diane.
Yes,
sure.
Diane.
Travels and gardening with DJ. That's a new one, DJ. I'm assuming the same DJ.
And Tim says, "Work!" Exclamation point. Yeah, Tim. I worked last year, and I'm working this year in the summer. We do some door dashing, and I also work at a golf course. I go in, I sit on a machine, and I cut grass all day, and it pays me well. So I do it for 3 days a week. I might do 4 days a week for the rest of the year. I'm not sure. We'll see what goes on. We'll see what happens and so forth. But we're spending a lot of money on medical bills, so we need to kind of make up for that deficit if I can. So I'm working a little bit.
Hello, Doreen. How are you?
Nothing major. Doreen, hello.
Hopefully you're feeling better. Hopefully Mom's doing okay. Doreen's mom has been under the weather as well as Doreen, so hopefully you're both doing a little better.
Thank you so much, Doreen, for watching our video today. We did a video on Tumbleweed RV. Those folks, Christian and Tracy, and you watched it and you gave Sue a nice compliment. Thank you. She said, as usual, a wonderful interview.
Thank you.
This girl's good at interviews, guys. So
I can talk, guys.
she's good at interviews. She really does. And I like the interviews because they're easy to edit because everything's so smooth. You don't really have to tweak too much. You just got to tweak a little there, tweak a little here. But basically, it's not a lot of work for me. I love it when she does interviews. We're going to try to get connected with some YouTube people here in New England. It's tough because New England people are not as friendly as some of the people out west. So, we've asked people to meet and they don't respond. So, You know, what you talking about? You want to meet me? What you want to meet me for? That's the attitude here. you know?
Diane said 6 days later, I walked out of the hospital, kidneys working. Thank you to God, Diane. Thank you to God. And Miss Jane Bray, I don't know if you saw Christian and
She
and
did. She did. She did. She did a
you just
wonderful,
hear.
wonderful interview, and she saw the picture.
She loved the picture.
And
I
she
take it.
said, "Partner in crime, AKA partner in crime." Yes, you
I-
haven't seen it yet. It's only
I
been up,
haven't.
it's
Yeah.
only been up like since this morning.
I love that picture, Jane. And that was like, so if you guys check out that video, and at the beginning there's a picture of Jane and Tracy, and that was our welcoming committee. So they had invited us to come over to stay where they were staying, which was where Badge was, and we got there to this wonderful, crazy ladies in their little outfits, and it was like you made me cry, I have to say. So it was awesome.
She's ready to
I could cry
now.
again. Yes, it was very special.
She's cried a few times because we were really looking forward to seeing you all. And that's okay. You guys will be there.
Oh,
And
Doreen said they're both
just the
doing
way it
better.
is.
Good news. Good news,
Tim,
Doreen.
good, very, very good, Doreen. That's awesome. Tim says he tries to.
Oh, thank you, Tim. Tim's my champ at interviews. Thank you, Tim.
And Tim from CR View says, I try to interview someone and I forget my own name. That's what I mean. She's talented at it.
I just like to talk, guys.
She makes people relax too. That's the other thing. She's a very toned down person when she's doing the interview. Very cool. One of my favorite ones was with Badge too, because Badge is only granted an interview to one other person, and I thought she did a heck of a job on that. Badge talked and talked and talked and talked and talked on that one. Man, it was good.
Jane said that Tumbleweed is coming to Camp Calamity. I guess they're coming to visit. Oh, we got a half a Papa Martin. Need it.
Climate is right here.
Yeah, there you go. Never know what's going to happen next, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Oh, thank you, Steve, for putting that up there.
So, life is life, guys. You gotta go on. It's just a bump in the road.
Oh, Sue said hello again, Papa Martin.
Oh,
Hello, he says.
Hello, he said.
So did Tim say hi, Papa Martin. Hello to Tim, I'm sure he's saying. Tripod would help with the shaking. Yeah, I think I shook on Badges, right? I don't know if that was the day it was.
Yeah, because something happened, and I don't know
think it
why.
was windy that
It was
day.
either windy or something, but I don't
Yeah.
know. And the GoPro has a gimbal, and I don't know what was going on that. And I couldn't cut that part out, so I just kind of left it. It was the last minute or something.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it wasn't the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Let's
don't
just
ask
say-
Sue, 'cause she don't know.
She don't know. She don't know much.
Maybe she was thinking about something I didn't. It was
Yeah, it was on Tumbleweed.
negative.
Yeah. So I don't know if it was just the wind came up or something like that. I can't remember. That was too long ago
Yeah.
to remember.
Who
I can't
knows?
remember what I did yesterday. So
Yep. Yep.
Carol Walters, T1. Are you counting down, Carol? Till I blow up?
So it's been like a typical New England summer around here, though. It's been, super, super humid. We had 2 days, 2 recent days, yesterday and the day before. There were 100% humidity,
Yeah, it's been
and it
warm.
was so hot when you stepped out. It was like for a second, like you had to gasp for a breath. It was that bad, especially if you came out of an air conditioner.
Did you set your timer?
I did.
He's cooking chicken
Cooking
for
a
us.
chicken for
Us and
supper.
Papa Martin decided to
We
buy
wanted-
a chicken at a local place that they raise the chickens. He's been going there. They have a little food truck there, and he's been going there for the food there, and it's all gluten free and
chicken
it's
fingers and
delicious.
stuff like that.
And so he goes there quite often for lunch, but he found out that they have chickens for sale, so he bought a whole chicken. So he's putting it on. He's got the barbecuing it for dinner tonight. So. Oh, you're hoping that Badge and Elle come too next week. Oh, what are you having, a big party out there, Jane?
That'd be fun.
Yeah,
That'd be fun.
that would be fun.
It's 106 degrees
Oh
in
my God,
Iowa.
only 106 in Ironwood. Wow.
Cooler than 115, Steve. You're absolutely right.
Hello, Big Matt. How are you? So nice of you to join us. And Big Matt, I am so sorry. Come to find out,
We
some of
tried.
the interviews I did at the Texas meetup,
Two
it
of
was too loud. So the background noise kind of blurred out everything and what everybody
Yeah.
said. So I'm so sorry that yours was one of them. Patford's
the Patford's
Homestead was one of
Homestead.
them, and then yours was the other one.
It
So
was so much.
I'm
It was
so sorry.
It was in a hall, and the voices were echoing, and
Yeah.
it was just overtaking half of what the people were saying, and there was no way for me to edit. If I lowered it, the voices in the background would kind of go away, but you could barely hear what the people said. So I raised it up so you could hear what the people said, and the background became like a crowd.
Yeah, so
And I
I'm
tried
sorry.
to work on it. I do have a way to edit my sound, but I can't separate sound within it. You know, I just can't do. You know, I can only lower it and raise it. I can't separate background sound to front sound. That's what
Well,
it
we
is.
won't make it this year, Matt, but next year we'll
We won't
make it,
make it
for
this
sure.
year. No.
So hopefully Eddie will keep doing it. So
Next year
you got to
will
make
be-
sure lots of people go because Eddie said if he doesn't get a lot of people, he's not going to do it again. So we got to get lots of people to go to the Texas meetup.
Right.
And it was a fun and it was a lot of nice people there.
It was fun. It
So
was fun. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. Susie will take over.
he's
for a
got
minute.
he's got to go turn
Papa
the
Merton.
he's got to go turn the yeah come sit and talk.
Come sit and talk.
Papa Merton's like no, I don't think so. He's got to go turn the chicken. So he's got the chicken on the barbecue. So it's on the barbecue, as Carol would make fun of me for saying. So always take extra water with you if you have to get out in the heat. Yes, definitely, Tim. AC went out in the truck. Oh, halfway to Parker yesterday. Oh no, 113 degrees. Oh my gosh, I bet it was a warm ride. Oh my, not too bad. So you sit still, yeah. You just can't move a whole bunch. Yeah, I see. Steve says, "Come on into substitute, Papa Merton. Come substitute." He says, "No, my fat finger hit the wrong button." Oh, Carol,
Breeze of the AC blowing on me.
he's got the AC blowing on him over there. He says, "91 there feels like 100 with the humidity." Oh, I bet, Diane, it's very humid here too. So, but anyways, yeah. So crazy stuff going on. Here he comes. Catch him quick.
See,
Quick.
when you get old and hot like me, you gotta have an AC blowing on you to keep you cool.
I'm already hot like that and old. I'm in trouble when I get to your age. So we are in Papa Merton's and we're facing a different direction. So we got some of his pictures in the background, some of his old pictures, and he loves Coke. So he's got a lot of, I don't know if you can see his Coke things there. I don't think you can see many of those on there, but he loves to collect Coke stuff. What do you got? Old picture of?
You know who that is?
Oh, look at that. Look how much bigger he was there, guys. Can you believe that? See, no one believes that he was quite that big, but he was.
That's him.
He was a size 40 back then. So he went from a 40 down to a
Look,
32.
here he comes.
We don't want to tell him what we've been talking about. Lorna McKenzie, hello. How are you? Nice to have you come join us.
I'm the checking.
We've missed all of you guys. We really have. Oh, no. Sounds like the propane.
I'm sure.
Yeah, so it
Okay.
won't be till about 20 minutes after I ride.
So it looks like the propane went out, guys. So we're not having big
Yeah,
luck
the
there.
tank ran out, and then it was did about half that cooking time. So I put another can on it, and we're off again. So we lost about 10 minutes.
Oh, well.
It is.
We're not in a hurry.
I see Lorna joined us. Hi, Lorna.
Yeah, Lorna just came in.
Thank you. Thank you for the.
Oh, Tommy, how are you?
Lorna, thank you for your kind comments about Sue's interview today. It was wonderful, wasn't it? It was very nice, and they're nice people. You're right.
Tommy's still working on her bus. Tommy's building
Hey,
a
Tommy.
school bus. So that's really cool.
I'm going South Shore.
All right.
Birds.
He's going to feed the birds.
Uh-oh. Doreen says we're blurry.
I know he just showed a picture.
Oh.
Showed the picture of you up there that
You want to say it again?
Oh, yeah. I was pretty young there, yeah.
What year was that? I was you about 40?
maybe 40,
I was
yeah.
about 40 there, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot heavier. That's
Boy,
a lot heavier.
You didn't show it very long. You
Yeah.
bashful, didn't you?
No, I'm not bashful. It's fine. It is what it is. I can't do nothing about it. Nothing I can do.
Jane says we had a couple from Boondockers Welcome come stay here last night. Oh, nice. They
Oh,
are
wow.
from Ontario, Canada. And the couple last week were from the United Kingdom. Oh my gosh. Had their Class C shipped to North America. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
wow, they must have.
That's really
wow, That must have
cool.
been wicked expensive. Holy
That must have been
mackerel.
fun though. Wow, I forgot you were doing that Airbnb still at your house or Boondockers Welcome, I mean. Wow, very cool. I knew you did it at your old home, but now you're back to doing it at this one too. Very cool. If ever anybody wants to go have some fun, go hang out with Jane Bray. She's a fun lady to be around. She really is. And your yacht is coming along beautiful. She's putting all kinds of new plants in because they just moved in I think, I want to say, was it November of last year? It wasn't that long ago. And then they took off and been gone all the time. So they barely moved in. Her husband lived there for a little while before she left, but they barely got moved in. So Jane's been over there, and she's hanging stuff, and she has some gorgeous, gorgeous stained glass. She does. She's amazing. So check her out. Crossover Paranormal.
Crossover Paranormal Society.
Oh my God, I can't even say it 3 times. Let's try it.
Welcome.
Hello, Jonathan. Let's make it easier since I can't
Oh,
get
her
that word out.
boondogger's name is Camp Calamity. That's why.
Oh. Okay, we'll see you soon. How's Jonathan doing today? Hope you're doing well. The Sandvan are normally in Australia, but they are driving around Japan. They're in Japan. I know they go lots of places. They're a fun couple
They
to
are
watch.
cool people. They really are.
They're a fun couple.
I enjoy
to
their
watch.
videos. I enjoy
Panda,
I enjoy a lot of people's videos, but we don't have time to watch all of the people that we know. It's just amazing.
you try to get caught up though.
I'm trying.
You do
I'm
it.
desperately trying. Yeah. I mean, I sat in sometimes for like a whole half of the day and just keep doing videos and trying to catch up with people. And yeah, so I feel bad about it. When you have so many friends, there just isn't enough time in the day.
Right.
And when you start watching a video, you can't watch, 7 minutes of it because now you're into it. And you want to, so you end up spending anywhere from 15 minutes to 30 minutes on every video. Next thing you know, half of the day's gone, and I haven't done half of what I want to do. So,
Yeah, Tim and Sandy are awesome. They're
they
fun.
are awesome.
They're fun.
They are a lot of fun. I started watching them right in the beginning too, and I love those guys. They're a
Tell
lot
me,
of
it
fun.
is so hard to keep up with all the channels.
It is. It's
You
hard.
try to like binge watch here or
It
there.
will,
So
it will take your life over if you let it, and we can't do that. We do have other things to do,
what's that a picture right there?
but I wouldn't mind. I don't know, but I wouldn't mind doing more YouTubing if I could. So this coming winter, I'm not going to be working, and I won't be driving around and traveling and stuff like that. So I'll be able to like work on it. That's all.
Yeah, Jane said she saw Ron's puppy. So Ron Darrell got a new puppy. He lost his sweet Rocky, and so through the people Devil Dog's keeper and Devil Dog, which is where we got our puppies from, they gave us the name of a lady named Melissa, who was their daddy's name, their dog Red's daddy, Spike and Gracie's daddy. She gave us her name, and I hooked Ron up with her, which she's a really nice lady. And Ron managed to get a 1-year-old little girl, and she is cute. She's very cute. So yeah, she's adorable. So I'm happy for him. Oh, he decided for Lady for her name.
Lady?
Yeah, I guess Lady.
What was its name?
I don't remember what her name was, but I heard he was thinking about Lady. It took him like a week he's had her a week yesterday.
Yeah.
So it took him a week to decide on her name, but Lady it is awesome.
And dogs don't care if you change names. Sweet Pea, our previous dog, I must have had at least a half dozen different names for her, and she would come for all of them, every single one of them. So it doesn't matter. You can change names on dogs; they could care less. They'll still come to you. All you gotta do is hold a snack in your finger, and here they come.
Spike and Gracie come to all kinds of crazy names that we have. We always had crazy names for our dogs.
Just things that come off your tongue. It's weird. Like I called Punta Maria. What the heck? Where the heck did I get Punta Maria from? That was one of my nicknames of many for Sweet Pea.
And she'd come to it.
And Spike is Bud or Pal.
I call him Bud Bud.
Or the Brendel Wonder. Or I got other names. Gracie is Mayhem. Mayhem. No, I was kidding. She's a thing of work.
Leonardo, her granddog has UTI. Oh no.
Oh. That's not good.
Diving.
Hopefully they get meds and get that.
Bob and Sue went to a dog diving meet. I bet that was fun.
That must have been fun
I
to
would
watch.
love that.
I hope you guys film that and put that on your channel. That'd be fun to watch. I would like that. I like watching dogs. I love dogs. I like everything
Anything
about
about 'em,
dogs.
yeah.
Anything about dogs in the world. I love it.
Diane said that Ron called her Rocky the first few days. I'm sure she did. I still call Gracie Sweet Pea all the time.
Even now, every once in a while, I'll call her Sweet Pea.
Spike hasn't got called by the wrong name because our other dog was Spike, so it was easy.
Spike was Spike, and Spike is Spike.
Yeah.
Spike was Spike. Spike is Spike.
Right. I call him Bud Bud. If I call him Spike, he doesn't come. He'll come to Bud Bud all the time, but he won't come to Spike because he doesn't know his name. He's always being called something silly.
And they're like, you wouldn't know they're brother and sister. Like, Spike is this bigger Boston Terrier, kind of lanky and a little bit slow and lovable, and sloppy kisses. He's got the wrinkled face, kind of towards the bulldog. Then you got Gracie. She's just a little like
Oh my God, energize the
spaz.
bunny.
I'm telling you, once she gets going, you can't stop that girl. Matter of fact, we took her to the dog park, And she ran so much at first when she got there. We had to leave early because we were afraid she was going to hurt herself. She wouldn't stop running.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
$1,000 vet bill, huh?
Oh my God, for UTI.
And he
well,
had insurance
they had
with a
pet
$250
insurance.
deductible. Yeah, wow.
That's worthy.
It is.
Jane said that Ron's such a nice guy. That lady scored a good owner. I think so.
Oh, Bob's got a video up on that right now. I will check that out, Bob. I haven't seen it. Never got the notification. My notifications for YouTube lately has gone screwy. I'm not getting the notifications on people's videos, and then I find out that I go to check their channel and I missed a video or two, and I never got a
I know, I'm
notification.
not getting
A lot of
notifications.
people are saying the same.
saying
A lot of people are saying that too. So I don't know what's going on. I used to get all the notifications on everybody's video that I subscribe to.
Those emergency vets are terrible, Doreen. They really are. They're just, just put your hand out because they just want tons of money. That's all they want. So it's very sad. But thankfully they helped them. It's just sad that it was just a little UTI that could cost that much money. That's crazy. That's the scary part,
Dripping blood from his penis. Ew. Just the thought of that.
right?
That's bad. That's a bad infection right there.
Yeah. Spiky our old Spiky had that.
He
Remember?
had that once, yeah.
But we got him to the regular vet, and it wasn't that big of a deal.
And She Devil says that, notifications have been a problem
Right.
for quite a while for people. I've heard many, many people saying that they're not getting the notifications or they sent them out and people
Right.
don't get them. Or,
Right.
Yeah. Hey, this whole YouTube thing, we forget, guys, is kind of a miracle, okay? So little glitches are going to happen. We got to be patient with it, and I'm sure they'll get it straightened out. It's quite the company.
Thank you, Sue, for putting up that link to Bob's video. Everybody check out the Legacy dog driving content. I'm sure that is awesome.
That is going to be fun.
I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, you guys must have had a blast at that,
I
right?
bet. I mean, we had so much fun just going to the dog park with these two. Like you said, Gracie was like we went yesterday, and we went once before, and they had a ball. And then we went yesterday. Gracie, we put them on the small dog side, and there's a big dog side. There were a lot of big dogs, but they can see each other.
And they can kind of run with the big
Yeah,
dogs.
they were running with the
kinda.
big dogs. And Gracie was just a crazy person.
Oh my God.
So we went back today, and there was no one there, but we weren't on the big dog side. But they were just smelling around all the dogs. They just really enjoyed it.
We were afraid she was going to hurt herself. I mean, really, I swear. Yep. So it is what it is, and life goes on, and we're doing good here in New England. It's been kind of hot and humid, and we're here in the woods, though. It's beautiful here. I mean, I love Little Compton. We're actually, even though we're going to have a home to actually live in, we'll probably spend a good part of the summer here as long as my father's alive, because we love my dad. Finicky Franny's going to be parked here anyways, and Little Compton is so much cooler than anywhere else.
We'll come for the weekends, basically.
The
Because
weekends,
it's closer for him to go to work. from,
3-day weekends.
if
or
we
whatever.
get that place.
Right.
It'd be closer from there. But if not,
If not, then we'll.
it's not meant to be.
No, we're it's fine. It is what it is. We got nothing but time. That's the thing. We just want to make sure it's within our budget and we're good.
Yeah, Doreen. The Bordella, right, for the kennel cough. Yeah, I hear the kennel cough is really
Yeah,
bad
it's
this
getting
year.
bad right now. People say there's an epidemic of it. Yeah, they actually have kennel cough.
I don't know if they do or not.
It's hard to remember.
Yeah, we usually don't give them that one. We try to give them less. Less is more is our opinion
Well,
when
we
it comes
try
to
to
vitamin.
do that, yeah, because we
yeah.
feel as though they can be somewhat detrimental to their health.
Right.
Because we've had Sweet Pea who would generally get mast cell tumors,
Every
and it was
time.
proven that it was done by way of her body reacting to vaccinations.
Yeah. So we're kind of,
So we're
on
like,
the fence on
we're
that
like,
one.
yeah, we had, I don't know, 4 different operations with her, Sue?
Her eye, her 2 hips, 3.
3 operations, so,
Yeah.
we don't want to go there with these guys. So it scares us when they get their shot. So far, so good. They've been,
Steve said
None
the
of
state
that,
of
yeah.
Arizona requires. So if that's true, Steve, then they probably did get a kennel cough when they were, because they got all their vaccinations in Arizona.
then they must have got it.
So they probably did
They
get it.
probably got it, yeah.
Um,
Yeah, because they got vaccinated there, right there at your vet, Steve.
so Massachusetts does not have that rule that you have to have that. I think that's one of those, it's not a required one. It's one that you can choose or not choose. So,
What's Lucas doing right now, Steve? As we speak, is he sleeping? Is he looking to play? What is Lucas up to? That crazy dog of yours.
every time I ask that, he sends me a picture of Lucas doing something
He
adorable.
is a crazy dog.
The last time I said it on the live, I said, "Is Lucas watching us?" He sent me a picture, which of course I didn't notice till afterwards. But there was Lucas upside down, paws up
So
in the air,
funny. He
sleeping on the couch. Like, yeah, he's watching you, all right.
and I know this personally because I've seen it personally. He lives for the ball game, to chase the ball and bring it back. Our dog Spike lives for tug of war. That dog could play tug of war from the time he gets up in the morning until he crashes at night. I swear, that's all he focuses on. He's there all the time with a toy squeaking and wanting me to play tug of war with him. So I play a good portion of my day spent playing tug of war with Spike, who's getting very strong, by the way. He's getting bigger.
That's we brought a ball today to throw for them, and they would go get it, and they'd come back to him, or else they'd come back to play tug of war. And he's like, "No, Spike, I want you to drop it." I'm like, "Well, he only knows how to play tug of war. That's his
That's all he
game,
wants to do.
you know." And look, Lucas is taking a nap on the couch. So just like I said, Lucas was on the couch, and that's where he is again. He's a sweet dog. He really is. Carol really enjoys. Carol's been watching a lot of your videos, Steve, and she really enjoys watching Lucas. She loves it. She thinks he's adorable, and she thinks he's shiny and beautiful, and he is shiny and beautiful.
Anybody who hasn't seen it yet, go over to Steve's channel and check it out. He put up a drone video of nothing but a sunset, but it was absolutely to die for. It was unbelievably beautiful. You just have to go over and check it. It's not that long, but it's amazing. It's like God's work right there before you. It's just what I like about the Arizona desert is at night and in the morning too, but at night as the sun goes down, the mountains become like a black silhouette, and then behind the mountains is all of this beautiful sunset. There's no place on earth like it. I mean, at least I should say no place in the United States like it. Anyways, I don't know.
Steve said their morning routine is to get up at 5 a.m., walk around, snake patrol, then play ball for an hour. Then Lucas has breakfast.
Right. And Lucas is trained, so he will kind of let Steve know if there is a snake around. He will some way or another let him know, and then him and Oki deal with it. They can't have dangerous snakes like that on their property because Oki's already been bit once. She doesn't want to get bit again. I'm sure, and nobody wants to get bit by a rattlesnake. You especially don't want your fur baby to get bit.
Right.
But Lucas is trained. That I know, and he's also can point out a rattlesnake, or at least his actions will tell them that the rattlesnake around. Which is a good thing in the desert at this time of year because they could be everywhere. They come in there at night and there they are. Oki just caught one last year, I believe, in her little garden area in a container. She went to get some sort of an herb or something, and there was a rattlesnake curled up inside.
Just pick something out of her vegetable garden.
So it's serious stuff.
Lucas is the main priority, Lorna. You're right.
Here the main enemy right now for us here is deer ticks.
Oh my God, they're
And
terrible.
it's a bad year for deer ticks, and you can get Lyme
they're
disease
tiny.
really easy from that.
They're
And
so tiny, guys.
I have to wear a jeweler's magnifying glass to see them, so I can take
Oh my God.
a tweezers with a fine point on it and grab them. They're like a speck of dirt,
Yeah.
and they can really. I've had it. They can really make you sick. I mean, they can kill you. In fact, there's no doubt. It's weird how such a little thing can kill you, but what happens is it infects your blood system, and that is then Lyme disease will generally attack whatever weak spot you have in your body. Like if you have bad lungs, boom, it'll hit your bad lungs. If you have a bad stomach, boom, it'll hit your stomach. So it's very dangerous. We have found every day, except a couple, all spring and all summer, we have found ticks.
At least one
At
on them.
least one
On one
every
of
day.
them.
And it's like, as far as I know,
And they're
I
right
had
between
one-
their paws.
I had
So it's
one-
like these little teeny things in between their paws. You'll never even.
no.
I mean, we had to search.
I had one right
Search.
here, and then I had a normal wood tick right around here, and then Sue had a deer tick. And
I had two.
2 deer ticks in her, but they didn't spend any. They have to be in you supposedly.
24
This is what
hours.
they say, 18 to 24 hours or so. So if you get them out quick enough, you won't get Lyme disease. But
Right.
I've had Lyme disease, so I must have some antibody to it too. I don't know.
Tim said that Lucas thinks he's the only priority.
Yep, we exist to serve Lucas. Steve
And
says.
Steve said, yes, Lucas can smell, see, and hear rattlesnakes and avoids them. I walk him around and watch him sniff and check as we go. Hello, Cindy. How are you? Thanks so much
Hi,
for joining
Cindy,
us.
how are you? Did I miss the big news? Yep. To make it quick, because everybody else has heard it, Cindy, is that Sue has been very sick with her lupus and needs to be regulated. She has bad time. She's had fluid drawn from her lungs and heart fluids developing around her heart, and bad fevers, blah 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 blah, and all of that. So the doctor demanded that she stay here for a year. So we're going to have to not go on the road this winter, which is very disappointing. But it's a bump in life that we're going to deal with. We're looking to get Sue healed up, regulated, and we'll hit the road next September, not this September. So we have a year and 2 months to get her straightened out.
The doctors do.
And
I told her too.
the other big news we had, Cindy, quick, is we looked at a house today to buy that we probably at 50% odds right now, and we'll see. Maybe we'll see.
That's not
You
counting
know how-
chickens before they hatch.
You know how that goes. I'm not counting nothing. That's just how. the
Say a
way it
prayer
is.
on that one too,
We
guys.
get a 50-50 chance at it right now, because only one other couple looked at it today, and we don't know where they're at. So it depends on where they're at as to whether or not it'll be ours or not. So, but we like it. It's way out in the country. Not way out in the country, but it's about 8 miles north of the city of New Bedford. But you'd never know it. I mean, you're out in the boonies. You're really out in the boonies. It's a nice place. It is. So we'll see. We'll see how it works. If we get it, it's meant to be, and if we don't get it, then that's got to be God's will. You can't do much about it. So, there's always a reason for everything. Sometimes we don't know what it is. Matter of fact, most of the time we have no clue what it is, but there's always a reason for everything.
Right.
So, anyways, welcome, Cindy. A little late, but better late than never. We do think about you all the time and wonder where you are when you are not here. And we appreciate it.
Doreen, yes, we do use a lint roller. So my thing is I use I search with my eyes and looking at everything. And then from there we go to the lint roller, and then from the lint roller we go to we have a flea comb that we comb their fur through with a flea comb to see. So hopefully we're not missing anything. So yeah, we have quite the little tick check situation going on.
And so Doreen asks, I came in late, I missed the news, don't want to just stay in the RV. Well, we could stay in the RV, and we might if we don't purchase anything up till then. We have existed in the RV at 7 degrees, so we can survive there in the winter. However, with Sue's condition, with the fevers and chills that she gets, she doesn't need any of that kind of cold. We have 2 little Boston Terriers now that can't take cold, and so we need to buy something anyway, sooner or later. So right now we're just looking for something, and today it's something actually came up this morning, believe it or not.
Right.
And so there's a reason why it came up this morning, and we have the money. So why not, right? So
And we plan to only
She'll-
be on the road for 4 to 5 years, anyways, or however
Right.
long. But
three
we'll
to
have
4 or
places to go
5
back
years,
to.
however long,
Yeah.
we'll run down. And by on the road, we're just going to spend like the winters now. We're not going to be full-time RV if we buy something, obviously, because we're going to be staying in the house. But we will be 6 to 7 months a year on the road with our RV. So we'll be part-time, full-time.
Now there's some humor for you. Make sure Sue doesn't fill it up. Sue has a storage unit full, Doreen. I just said, oh my God, because it's a mobile home, so it's not that huge. But yeah,
It's nice.
I just
shape.
said-
It's
I
a
even said to him-
good
I said to
shape.
him
It's
today. I
beautiful.
said, by the way, I don't think we're gonna fit all that stuff in there. You're gonna have another yard sale. I'm like, oh no, go change that, turn that over before you forget. He'll be right back, guys. He's gotta
Ava
go.
Potterfield deals with lupus flare-ups too, so.
Yeah, someone, Steve mentioned that.
I'll be right back,
had it,
guys.
yeah. It takes a few weeks to clear up. Yeah, like today, I was feeling fine earlier. Now I'm just feeling a little punky. So hopefully it's just that, just making me feel punky. So Doreen, yes, I know it's going to be very tough to not have me fill it up. But I think so. The bedrooms are kind of small, so I don't know if I can fit bureaus in those. And I really love my one bureau I have, so I'm like, well, maybe I can put it in the living room. So we'll see. Yes, it will be definitely a deal to try to get everything that I want in the storage unit to go in there or to sell or whatever. So that'll be a whole other issue in life. Sunday at 5 is not convenient for me. I tend to wait until late to get weekend errands done. That's fine, Cindy. Don't worry. We appreciate any time that you can come and visit us. We really appreciate it. If it doesn't fit, it has to go. Melanie, are you listening? Melanie will be my guide. Like, it's not going to fit. No, it can't go in there. So she had a nice sized couch in there, so I can fit my couch and you can fit our chairs. The living room's it says it's a double wide, but it's not really a double wide. It's just got like the living room is a double wide part. So the living room's nice and wide. It's got a cute little dining room area, a small little kitchen, and then 2 tiny bedrooms. So the bedrooms will be the hard part because it'll just have to be no bureaus. One of them's got like built-in. I don't even know if there are drawers in those or not. but it's got like a little built-in countertop around it. So I imagine they might. I forget if there were drawers under that or not. Yes, we will definitely get rid of the storage unit. It's going to go once we fit the furniture in there. Whatever doesn't fit will have to go. So yes, I have to make it all work. Definitely things will have to go for sure. So yeah, if it doesn't fit, it has to go for sure. So yes, I'll call you for advice, Doreen, but I won't, because I know your advice is just get rid of it. Yeah, we need to get the dresser, not the guest rooms, right? So there's just not a whole bunch of space. They're very tiny bedrooms, so we'll make it work though. It's all we need for we're getting older. We don't need a ton of space. It's got a really cute little yard, so we hope it works.
Yeah,
we hope it works.
What I like is it's in perfect shape, and I don't have to do any maintenance. That's what I like about it.
It's a 70s look, and I said to myself, well, we can it's got paneling on the walls. I said we can paint the paneling to lighten it up. And he goes, I like the paneling. So, and I do like the paneling too. I mean, I like that. I like the 70s look. I don't have a problem with the 70s. Oh, Tommy, if you need someone to downsize, Doreen's a lady.
Yes, ma'am, she is. She'll walk you right through it.
She'll push you through it. Never mind walking through it. She'll be like, throw that away. She tried to help me through the, some of the house as we were moving. She's like, if you don't need it, throw it away. So, but me being the kind of hoarder I am, somewhat of a hoarder, it was hard for me to throw everything. I did throw a lot away though. I have to give myself credit. So, but I still have, yes, a huge storage shed.
Sunday at 5 is not convenient for me. I tend to wait until late to get weekend errands done, etc. Yeah, you're a procrastinator like me, huh, Cindy? So you end up with all the stuff you're supposed to do for the weekend late on the weekend. I get it.
Steve wants to know if you stuff it in the shed, does that count as downsizing? Good idea, Steve. We have a shed.
The shed's going to be a man shed right now. I can tell you right now. We'll see what that's going to happen. The shed's not very big, but it's big enough for a lawnmower and all your garden tools and all that kind of stuff. So we're just looking for something small and easy and convenient and something to live long enough in for when we're done on the road, basically.
Doreen says she could revamp it. You don't want me here.
I'm thinking, to be honest with you, the way I feel, I could probably do it another 5 years easy. But after that, we'll see. There are people out there that are doing RVing and they're 80 and 82, and we'll see. Maybe I will. I have good genes, so don't give her any ideas. Mel says, LOL.
Doreen says, Steve, that's a firm no. Oh, guys, I'm gonna take this in case that's a real estate agent. Excuse me, 1 minute.
So yeah, Sue's very excited about this house too. So that's the main thing. Susie is the most important thing right now. I want her to be comfortable. I want her to be happy. And, she told me to begin with that I could take off to Arizona for the winter, and I almost was going to. But the thing is I love her so much that I would worry about her so much. I might as well just stay here. I need to help her through this, get her regulated. And we're a team. We need to be on the road together. We can't. I have about 20% of the amount of fun that I would have if I'm with her. So, I mean, I've been with her for God knows, nearly 50 years. So, I need to hang in there with her. A friend of mine said, hang in there, be patient, be positive, and you all know, and you know who you are. You are here right now with us, and I'm going to take that advice and be positive and patient and nurture her back to health myself, if that's what I have to do. So it is what it is. Yeah, Jane, you are one of the people, and Tim, and Steve, and we were going to go by and see Bob and Sue again, and we were going to go. We had all these plans, and you know what? We're still going to do them. I'm healthy. We need to get her healthy, and we'll be happy people. So we'll see what happens. Susie sounds upbeat on that phone, so that sounds good, guys. So yeah. So Tim from CRView, how are you guys making out with the heat and the RV park that you're in? Is it like excruciating down there? Are you guys like surviving? Is everybody happy? I need to call you, and I will call you this week I promise. And I'm going to also call my buddy Roy and tell him what's going on. So Tim, mentioned it to him what's going on with us, and tell him that I will be giving him a call. We're both going to call all of our friends, as many as we can. And we were going to call Jane too, there, Jane, because we understand that we can call you. I was under the impression that you had some sort of a phone plan where you couldn't communicate with the United States. So we were going to call you, but you know it already. Yeah, Sue needs to eat more peanut butter cups for health food, right? Oh my God! So, yep. So that's the deal. We're trying to keep smiling, keep upbeat. We have our puppies. We have Sue still has her health for the most part. She has her good days. I say she has about three good days to every one bad day, and a bad day is a bad day. That's why I can't leave her behind. If it wasn't a real bad day, she could have stayed with her sister, whom she loves and would not mind staying with. But I'm not going to have her be sick up here and something really bad happen and me not be able to get back. I'm going to have the puppies. I would not be able to get on a plane and just fly back. So I'm not going to take that chance. I would never forgive myself if something happened. And I love Susie for offering it and such, but no. No. So anyway, Jane, I need you to pray for Sue as hard as you can, okay? Because your prayers work for my shoulder. My shoulder's at least 50% better than it used to be ever since the day you prayed for my shoulder. Please pray for Sue. I'm sure you have, but we need as many as we can get. That's all I can say. Travel around Susie, hello, and how are you? How are you? So this is just a beautiful thing having all of you here today. Sugar causes inflammation, so you have to be careful. I know, Steve. I know. See, that's why, like, I'm a skinny guy and I need calories big time, so it's hard for me to keep stuff around, like Reese's peanut butter cups and chocolate and, all the high calorie stuff, because I'm trying not to tempt her. Like yesterday, I had Chinese food, which she loves, and I was going to eat it right outside. She said, "No, come on, come on in." And I felt guilty with every bite, So it's hard for me to have food around that I need. That's okay. I'll eat, I'll eat healthy with her.
Good news.
Oh yeah.
They accepted our offer.
Yay! So it looks like we're going to be our homeowner, guys. They
Yay.
just accepted our offer.
How exciting is
So
that?
I went in and I undercut him and undercut him, but we are doing okay, Merton. It's a little hotter than last summer, but we are saving money in the RV park. Rent and electric so far has cost less than generator gas did last summer. Good, Tim. I'm so glad to hear that. Gracie's gone. I'm sure you're missing her. And can you please tell Crystal that we said hi and we love her and we're going to miss her and we're going to miss you and we're going to miss Gracie.
Hello, Susie. How are you? So nice to see you. I just came back in and I missed you. Sugar causes inflammation, so you have to. Yes, I know. So I'm no sugar, guys.
Merton is the king of butter. Yeah, I sure
Right?
am.
He's a king of sugar too. So
Yeah, I'm the king of sugar too, and chips and chocolate, and I just made an apple crisp. Man, it's loaded with sugar, and I'm very proud of Susie. She's tried one little tiny amount, and
Little
that
piece.
was it. Yeah, thank you,
It is,
Sue.
so
It is
thank
great
you.
news. It makes us
It's
so happy.
exciting.
We love that place. It popped up this morning for some reason. I was doing YouTube, and for some reason something hit me. Like, we've been looking at places, and I just hit Google and I said, places for sale near us, and boom, a picture of that place popped up and literally said, open house is now between 10:30 and 12:30. We raced there. We made it 5 minutes ahead of time, and we fell in love with the place. It's not
It is
going to
very
need a
cute.
lot of work, any work to speak of, really. I have to maybe paint the deck and maybe put a coat of paint on the metal roof, which I love. It's a nice metal roof, and we'll be able to hear the rain when it rains. That I'm going to miss on a Finicky Franny. I love hearing it rain. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Lorna. Thank you, Cindy.
So exciting.
It's so exciting. It really is.
And plus, we'll have a place when we're ready to retire
Right,
and
so that's
sit still.
we had to do that sooner or later anyways.
Right.
And so we're still gonna hit the road, Lord willing, health willing, and all that, for at least 4 or 5 more years after this year. And we'll have a place to, you know,
Jane's lost 30 pounds. Yay, Jane. I'm going to follow you there, Jane. It's a 30-pound loss. Oh, Grace is here till the end of the month. Awesome. She's going to Texas on the 31st.
oh, I thought she left already.
Oh, good.
Oh, good, yeah.
Well, hello, Gracie. We're glad you're
Hi,
still hanging
Gracie.
out. Yes, we found a place, Steve. The mobile home that we looked at
Yeah,
this morning
They
is
just called and
accepted our offer.
I lowballed them too. I thought I was only gonna, ask a little off. I asked more than I thought I would get away with, and they took it. So yay!
Very sweet.
And what it is, it's a very, very old lady who's too old to really
Live by
hang
herself.
out by herself.
Her
And she
husband
moved in
died.
with her daughter. Her husband died, and she's looking to get rid of her. Period.
Yeah.
And it might be 70s retro, but I'm telling you, it's in such nice shape. It's unbelievable.
And we are 70s retro.
And we are 70s retro. We were hippies in the 70s, we were hippies in the 60s. So.
It reminds me of the mobile home that we lived in Texas.
It does. It's a lot. We lived in a mobile home in Texas. It's a lot like
Reminds
it.
me a lot. The
My
only
gr-
difference is the living room was facing differently.
Right. And my
was the
grandfather
only
lived in a
difference.
mobile home like his whole life, and it reminds me of the kitchen reminds me of his mobile home. But everything's functional and pretty and nice, and it looks like the roof is solid. I saw
And
no,
it's in perfect
I
shape.
saw
It's
no issues. It's a
very
50,
clean.
It's a 55 plus community, so they have quiet time between 10 and 6 in the morning. You can't
10
make
and 7.
10 to 7. You can't make any
Old people sleep till 7 around there.
any noise, right? And everybody will be quiet, and there won't be a lot of kids running around. You won't hear any of this loud, ignorant bass music that blasts out of cars today, because it's a short one-way street with just a handful of people on it, and none of them are young enough to blast a bass out of their car that loud, I would imagine.
So it is in a mobile home park.
Yes, it's in a mobile
So
home park,
It's not our own property.
and we lease the property, which
Right.
is a small fee.
Right.
But with that fee comes snow removal, trash removal, sewage, and water. So it's a deal. If you live in a house, you pay real estate tax, you pay a water bill, you got to worry about water. So yeah, it's gonna work out.
Yes, we're good. I just made plans to talk with him tomorrow. We have to go put our down payment down tomorrow, and so we have to meet him at 2 tomorrow. So we have to go by the bank and get a check, and no snow removal equals yay.
We are
Well, we'll have to do our own driveway and our own
the lot
porch,
the lot rent, Doreen, is very reasonable for us. And as far as the inspection, yes, we're going to
Yes.
have it inspected.
So we got to go sign the purchase and sale tomorrow,
right, and then
and then with the fact that we get our money back if our inspection does not go through properly.
so
Then we make the inspection, and then from there he's like, because I don't think this guy's ever done a cash deal either. So he's like, so do you have a lawyer? And I'm like, no. I said, I thought that was their deal. And he said, well, I don't know. So he's like, well, usually the buyer does it. So, which I always thought the seller did it. But anyways, we have to figure that out. So, but he said he's got a lawyer, so we'll have to probably lawyer up a little bit and get that figured out.
well, we have a
So-
lawyer. We have somebody we can deal with. What you call it? That dealt with it last time. I can't think of his
Over
name.
in Rashad's office.
Yeah.
People. Yeah.
I can't think of his name right now.
But anyway, so yes, it's very exciting. And I've been praying about it, guys, and I swear that this is,
This popped up.
answered prayers.
I swear to God, this place was not even on our radar until 9 o'clock this morning.
Not even. It was
Maybe
more like 12.
Okay, so-
quarter of 12
quarter
exactly.
of 12. No, it was about
Exactly.
11:30 when I first saw it.
Right.
And then I was just doing YouTube videos, and I got sick of watching it, and I stopped for a minute, and I just typed in Google search, and boom, it came up. And right during the
Open house.
open house, and it's just I just like it.
Exciting. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we can get the stuff out of the storage, so that'll be one less
It's very,
bill.
very doable, very, very reasonable. This day and age, we got to pay a lot rent. At least I'm getting 4 things out of the lot rent. It's fine. It is what it is.
Well, I have to say, I checked into elderly housing. So elderly housing, if you go by, it goes by how much you make, but they take 30% of what you make. So it was like $900 just to get a little apartment in a elderly housing place. You get nothing other than the little apartment. And I was just so surprised
Right,
at
and
how
if-
expensive it was.
and that's the thing. They would also go by all the money we have in the bank. So if they saw all the money we had in the bank and saw that I was working, now it's going to even be higher. So we might as well just buy our own place. The way we, And now too, if I want to like add a wall, knock a wall, hang something, do something in there, change something in there, I can do it. I don't have to ask anybody. Obviously, you're in a homeowners association, so you're limited on what you can do on the outside. But we're not outside people. We don't really want to do anything outside.
We have a beautiful little yard
Yeah.
though, so it'd be perfect for the puppies.
Right, and we had
It's
a
a nice
beautiful
little secluded area.
in our sticks and brick home. We had a beautiful yard. We probably spent 6 times in our yard. I'm not even exaggerating. Where we both sat in the yard. Seriously, we had a little place on the porch we sat on a few times. But as far as we're not yard people, we're just not. We just never have been. We like to be inside. We like to watch Christian movies, and we like to watch YouTube videos, and we like to, that's the kind of thing we do. That's just the way it is.
Dory says she'll rent a truck and help us downsize. Right to the dump. That'll be Doreen's truck. To the dump. To the dump. To the dump.
I do believe it was right for us, Cindy. All the way it fell in, it is just amazing. You are absolutely right. So we just both had smiles on our face when we drove away. That's how much I know I did,
I did
and
too.
she did too.
I liked it.
And so, and with 2 little dogs, it'd be a perfect size yard. You got a
Perfect.
nice porch. It's secluded. That I like. You can sit there and,
Right.
not have somebody staring at you all the time, which is wonderful. Not that I'm going to spend much time out there, but that's okay. Yeah. See, so Doreen, it's one.
She wants to donate, so
it's-
okay.
It's 1/3 of her.
1/3, so it's
income, too.
30%. Yeah, right. So, yeah, but I was just so surprised, to be honest with you guys. I didn't think. See, back when my mom used to, which he reminded me was, now, what, 15 years ago?
Yeah.
15, 16 years ago. She only paid like $100, $200 is all she paid back then. Obviously, she didn't make a lot of money, but still, she only paid.
That was 25 years ago.
Yeah,
We were buying
15, 20.
we were
yeah.
buying gallons of milk for $1.19.
True.
Now it's $3.50.
So it was a little bit of a shell shock to find out it was like 900 plus.
Gas was 99 cents when she moved in there.
I know. So yeah, it was a little bit of shell shock. So it was like, well, okay. You were definitely God directed. I do believe so, Cindy.
I do believe so.
I've been praying about it and trying to figure out what to do. And
Yeah, there's no doubt.
after going the route of the elderly housing, it was like, wow.
And you can tell this place was loved and
Well
thoroughly
cleaned.
taken
Yeah,
care of
very clean.
by these 2 old people. You can just tell.
Yeah.
Very clean, very spotless.
Yeah.
Everything's functional,
Pristine.
nice and pristine. And
Yeah.
you can tell it wasn't a show. You can tell. I'm sure they spruce some stuff up here.
Tom and Laurie, hello guys.
Hey, Tom, how are you?
How are you guys doing? I just gave Laurie sent me a sweet little note today, so I just gave her the news today that we weren't going to be going. But the good news is, Laurie, that we did get the
Just got accepted.
just got accepted for the
on the
mobile home.
on the place we're going
So, yeah, so that's really exciting. So
Yeah.
that's I just mentioned that we had just looked at a place when I texted her. So, so did I send you a picture? I'll have to send you a picture of it.
Yeah, she showed me.
Oh, I guess maybe I already sent you a picture then. See?
Oh, maybe
Really?
it's Tom.
Oh, it's Tom. Okay.
Oh, it's Tom. Hi, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
How are
you? So, but yeah, very exciting, guys. So,
Tom-
you never know what God's got a plan. God's got a plan for all of us. It's just a matter of sometimes if we listen or don't listen, or just barrel on ahead and don't pay attention. So yeah, but
Hey,
we listened.
Tom, while we got you, what is a good time to call you? I've been wanting to call you for like a couple of weeks to talk to you about something, but I don't know. I don't want to like call too early in the morning or whatever. What is a good time of day? Eastern Standard Time. To give you a call. That's something I really want to talk to you about.
Yeah, make sure you add that because we'll forget that you're talking
I'll be
about.
calling you at
in
5:30 in the
time,
morning.
right.
You won't like that. I can tell you that. That's for sure. So that
You're like, oops, it's
I
November
almost
time.
called you
Sorry.
the other day, but it might have been like 7:30 in the morning or something. And I
Yeah,
went, nah,
They don't get out of bed till after
I'm not
9,
going to do that. So I just want to know.
They usually having their,
Anytime, huh?
they usually
Okay.
having their coffee in the morning and then they get up and
Okay.
start their day.
Well, I'll make it like 10 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time. Would that be all right with you? That would make it.
That would make it 6. No, that would make it
That would make it.
7 his time. So that's too early.
So I'll make it 11 o'clock in the morning here.
Should make it more like 2. Probably better.
All right.
Be
I'll call
11.
you 2 in the afternoon here then at some point. Yeah.
That would be better. And that way
Okay.
you won't catch him.
Right. I don't want to
Sleeping.
disturb anybody. I'm shy about interrupting whatever somebody's doing.
You know, you can call Steve anytime because Steve's up at. Look, we found out Lucas wakes Steve and Oki up between 4 and 5 every morning.
That works good, Tom. Thank you.
Bye, Cindy. Thank you so much
Cindy,
for joining
thank
us.
you
We so
much
appreciate
for
it.
coming by. We appreciate it, and get all your chores done now. Don't procrastinate any further, okay? Take it easy, Cindy. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it. Okay, guys, it's 6 o'clock.
We thank you all. We miss you
We have
guys.
been on here for an hour. We love all of you, and we thank all of you for stopping by. And Steve from CRU and Tom, you guys are here. I'm going to be giving both of you guys a call this coming week. Tom, I just have something I want to talk to you about. Just nothing major. Just a couple
Trying to
things.
get his friend call. He just keeps not getting to him.
Yeah. So, all right, guys.
Thanks so
Love
much,
you all,
everybody.
and we'll see you all.
God
and,
bless everybody.
and,
Take good care.
We'll talk to you after. Thank you.
Same bat channel, same bat time next week.
Bye.
Bye.